everybody, it's Megan here from AM Soaps. Today's video is going to be rebatching old soaps. I have here these Castille soaps. Now, to clear up any confusion, because last time I talked about Castille, some people were confused because I called them 100% olive oil. Let's just take a break here. We're going to go over to SoapCalc.net and make this recipe together. So it'll do two things: show you what I mean when I say 100% olive oil, and show you how to use SoapCalc.net. So let's go, and we'll come right back. First thing you need to do is open up this website, SoapCalc.net. SoapCalc.net. Now in here, there's lots of information. We're going to click on SoapCalc Lye Calculator. You can set your soap to which type of lye you're using: sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, or 90% potassium hydroxide. We're using sodium hydroxide, and we're going to make 16 ounces. I like to work here in the water to lye ratio, and I like 2.1 to 1. That works for me. And I like to leave things at 5% superfat. That also works for me. This is all going to depend on where you live. You can change superfat. If you live somewhere very humid, I don't think you want to increase that too much. You can end up with those, what's called the dreaded orange spots. I've had a few dreaded orange spots, but not too bad. It's just a little amber spot that shows up. Just means that there's some free oils. Now here's fragrance. Here you can set fragrance as ounces per pound, but that's not how I calculate my fragrance. I'm setting it here 1.6 ounces per 16 ounces because that's 10%, and that's what I am using. That's what I did use for this recipe when I made it originally. I'm just rebatching today. Now here's the oils. You can choose from all these oils. Now this is why when I'm asked for a recipe, I just want to tell people, go to SoapCalc and make your own recipe. You choose, do your research and choose oils, and you're going to see what happens. It's going to tell you the qualities that your soap will have. So you can choose from all these oils here. And play around here in SoapCalc.net. It's free for you to choose oils, make recipes, see what qualities they'll have. You can just experiment, make small batches, and see how it works for you. Now I'm making 100% olive oil. You click calculate recipe. There we go. If you've got 100%, then you did good. If this is less than 100, you need to add some. Now I just click there on view recipe, and it opens up in a new window. You can name your recipe. I'm naming mine Castille soap, and you can put in some notes here. I like to use buttermilk. It replaces the water amount. So I just wrote there, in place of water, Castille, use distilled water. So this is the same recipe I use for two different soaps, my buttermilk Castille and my Castille. And I'll put a note here in the fragrance I like to use. I like Barbershop. The reason I like Barbershop is it really sticks. So this soap has a long cure time, but this fragrance is really good. I'm happy with it anyway. Now, note about fragrances. You want to make sure, here you can print, just showing you that before we move on. Make sure your fragrance amount isn't more than safe. So how are you going to know that information? I get mine from where I purchase my fragrance oils. This is the kind of information I see from my suppliers. And here they tell me 16% is a safe amount to use in soap. That doesn't mean it's a good amount to use. This is the skin exposure. Like some of them say 100%. So That doesn't mean the soap will be good at 16%. It's just telling you that's a safe limit. Another format is the IFRA conformatory certificate. If where you purchase this from doesn't tell you how much to use, ask them for this. Here's bar soap is in class 9.A. So you go from this page back to the front page, and it tells you here that this peppermint swirl fragrance safe amount is 5%. Now that's percentage of the oils. So I go 0.05 times 16 ounces, for example. Okay, we're back. Now, the other thing is, why in the world is this video made with a bright green background? That's because I thought rebatching the soap might be a little bit of a boring video. So I have set up a green screen. This is my green screen. This is a poster board that I bought at Staples. And I tested it out and it works. It's not the best, but I think it's going to be cool. We're going to travel. So let's listen to some music and let's travel, around the solar system and the planet while we make this soap. So step 1 is taking these old soaps and using this grater to grate them down to small pieces. I have this no fragrance Castille. I might include the calendula petals. No, I won't. No calendula petals. I'm going to cut them off. Calendula. I know I talk too fast. And I have these same things. I'm not going to use the poppy seeds. Cut that off. So the reason I'm doing this is because I only have a few of these left. And when I get down to just a few bars, I have a very difficult time selling them. No one wants to buy the last bar of soap. And I always put out a display soap for people to touch and smell alongside the packaged soaps. So when I get down to the last few, I have one display soap, one packaged soap. No one wants the last one. So we're going to make fresh soaps out of all these soaps. And the last ones I had made some nice pretty hearts, but I used my barbershop fragrance oil, which I love. But look at what happened. It just set up on me just in seconds. It was behaving fine, and then boom, it was too thick to put in the mold. Poured it in the molds anyway, and now these are pretty ugly. So I either market them as ugly soaps or I'm doing my rebatch, and we'll see how that goes. everybody, I am back now to unmold this soap. I'm going to show you first some soaps that I've made similar, in a similar way. This is a chamomile soap that I did not like the appearance of, so I rebatched it, and I actually piped with fresh batter on the top. So you can do a hybrid of rebatching and freshen it up with piping. That can be done. That's what I did here. And it smells really nice. I just didn't like the look of it when I made this soap. These are all about a year old, these soaps. Now this is a Christmas soap from last year. It has an evergreen fragrance, and I made it two-toned, and I did it the same way by rebatching. Now the appearance, it looks kind of like felted or marble. Yeah, I like the appearance. It's rustic. So this is a soap that we're using at home. This isn't a soap for sale. But anyway, just like you'd like to see those that I've done before. Now here's the soap that we just rebatched, and they're all heart shape. They're pretty soft right now. So these soaps are, all I need now is for the free waters to come out. So I did add a touch of like a quarter of a cup of water to the crock pot to get it to stir up better. They all pretty much look the same. I like the appearance. Rustic looking, smell good. It's a nice soap. It's a nice guest soap. That's it. So they're all going to be pretty much the same. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. I know it was very different. I just wanted to have some fun, have a little bit of creativity, a fun time. Hope I didn't give anyone vertigo or motion sickness. Maybe some of it was mildly amusing. I don't know. These days, we all could just use a good laugh, I think. Life can get a bit too serious on us. So why not have some fun once in a while? That's all I was trying to do with my green screen. Just have some fun. Learn how to do some new effects. Take you on a trip. Show you some gardens. Ooh, this one's kind of soft. Oh, this mold is better. This is the Wilton mold. It's thicker and it makes better heart shapes than the other. This is a no-name brand. I ordered these off Amazon. Yeah, the Wilton one is the best, but of course it's more expensive. It's thicker plastic. So I hope that you enjoyed watching, and I hope that you have a good day and a good rest of the week. And I'll see you next week. Take care, everyone. Bye.